Hello and welcome to June's energetic update. We have started June and the energies are snowballing. In my field and in my surrounding circle, there has been a lot of chaos energy, a lot of exhaustion, a lot of needing to take time for ourselves right now. And we are going to tap further into the energies that June holds using the Akashic Records. My name is Marissa and I am an Akashic Records reader. And welcome to the channel. I film channeled messages for humanity, including monthly energetic updates. If you're interested in those, go ahead and subscribe and click the like button. That helps me out a lot. So let's go ahead and tap into June's messages. So the first theme for June's energy is playfulness. I'm going to see what they have to say in regards to this. There will be a new ability to look at things in a playful energy. Our inner childs are wanting to play with this kind of fast moving, what some would call chaotic, but is actually creation energy. There's a lot of creation energy in the field right now. We are seeing a lot of old systems collapse, and with those now gone, there is space to create, there is space to play, and there is this building of the new energies. And so how can you access this creation energy through playfulness and through your inner child? And how can you come back to who you are at your core through this playfulness and build that foundation? We talked about foundations and building foundations, and it was either last month or the month before. So how can we continue to build these foundations through the lens of playfulness? This gets to be fun, this gets to be creative, this gets to be expansive for us, and June holds that energy. And with playfulness comes connection. New connections are being formed, specifically through people to people, but also connecting to earth, connecting to maybe a new passion, connecting to new frequencies that you've never held before. A lot of connection is coming in through this chaotic and creation energy that is one and the same. Connections are being offered to us, and it's an important time to be aware of what connections are presenting themselves to you and how that relates to where you want to go, but also where you have been. Spirit is asking us to, really define how we want to live our lives and what version of ourselves we are stepping into. And that goes hand in hand with what we're connecting into, because if we are trying to be this new expanded version of ourselves, and yet we keep connecting with the old energies that have been, bringing us down or dampering our light, then the universe is kind of getting this mixed message of like, yes, she wants expansion, or they want expansion, however, they're not making different choices. And so how can we really tune into these connections and be sure that we are connecting right now with the playful energies, with the creative energies, with the abundance frequencies, with the with the frequencies that bring the most light and excitement and joy and abundance into our lives. Connections that you have been waiting for are going to be presenting themselves in June, and this is excited, and just be open to the limitless possibilities. Don't write it off as it's never going to happen. Write it off as, I know it will happen, and there will be more, and this too, and yes, and keep that in your thoughts and in your mind when you are connecting. Like, it may lead you here and connect you over there, and it's like this grid that is also expanding. And two, with that connection, on an energetic ley lines for the earth, with a lot of us connecting into these very specific and new frequencies that humans have not connected to in a very long time, we are creating new connections for the earth. And by connecting with the earth, we are almost integrating these light grids into her, which are then able to help her ascend. I'm basically seeing that there are these light grids that are connected between very specific humans and souls and places on the earth, similar to ley lines and energetic lines. And when those kind of all become in one, they all connect and make like a very specific shape is kind of what I'm seeing. Then it like vibrates up off the earth and then gets like sucked into the earth, so she can harness those connections and that frequency and energy to continue upgrading for herself. This is a nice one. Okay, I heard the word leadership. Where are you able to be the leader in your life? How can you be the way shower in your life for the people that surround you right now? There are many of us that are being asked to step into these leadership roles so other people can see that these frequencies are normal. It's almost normalizing a certain way of being on the earth by being a leadership in that frequency we hold. And they're bringing an example how I'm a very gentle soul. I don't necessarily need to scream at someone to get my message across. And I can meet someone with this gentle yet firm energy and get shit done that way, rather than going off on someone, throwing a tantrum, and then like expecting things to be changed. And so how can us soft souls and those who are sensitive and gentle and, you know, emotional, use those abilities to our strength, use those abilities to show the way and step up as leaders and show people that you can lead from this type of frequency. The feminine rising is what the energy kind of holds here, this feminine energy that moves through all of us and wants to be that gentle shower, expand, knowing that you can do that without obstacles. You know, communicate knowing that it does not have to be with aggression, yet it can still be heard. It's this feminine energy rising within us, and how can we step forward as the leaders that we are and show the leaders that have been how to meet people with humanity, how to meet people with the kindness that all humans deserve, the equality, the equity that all humans deserve. So there are going to be these moments of divine leadership. You are asking to be, you are being asked to step forward, to turn a new leaf too. And in these connections, maybe the ones that have been in this kind of older energy that you've been playing in, specifically, how can you step forward as the light being that you are in those connections and be it's almost this role model energy, this way shower of, no, I don't need to live that way anymore to be successful, to be happy, to live my most expanded life. Come with me. Come with me. It's an opportunity to expand how humans view the possibilities of life and living, and we get to be that example. That's really beautiful. And I know that each and every one of you that are viewing this are such powerful leaders, and that's why it's coming through, and that's why you found this video. You are a leader, and you are able to lead with love, with softness, with grace, with the divine union of masculine and feminine energies within your own being, integrating them into the one energy that they are, and holding that moving forward. You got this. Use your voice. It's time to be heard. And along with this, there's this other side of the leadership. We are going to be seeing the leadership turn. We're going to be seeing a lot of leaders. I don't want to say overthrown, because that's a pretty harsh energy. However, we're going to see them fall back, and new leaders are going to be taking place, specifically in June, but this is more so the start of this leadership energy. And I'm getting that it's going to be specifically the next 6 months are going to be huge. It's like a huge transition between the old leadership and this new leadership, and that is why you are being called into leadership. It's because there is this falling out of the old. It's no longer resonating, it's no longer working, and you are the new regime that takes place. Okay, I'm getting emotions, but specifically I kind of heard like emotional windfall. I don't even know. Just being gentle with your emotions right now, and making sure that you are showing yourself grace. There is a lot of very random emotions coming forward, and I actually, in my last video, the one right before this, talked about how on Earth there are a lot of emotions just circling right now and being purged, and we are helping the Earth purge energies through our own body of, you know, things that she has been holding for centuries upon centuries. And so with that comes a lot of random emotion, and so they are bringing this through again just to show and tell you that right now is pretty tumultuous as far as our emotions go. And so be patient with yourself, give yourself space, give yourself grounding is huge right now. Be sure, yes, the wind, she is speaking with us. You know, being out in nature is a neutralizing energy for us. And so if you have been feeling chaotic, or you know, you feel as though you need to recenter, nature's frequency, the Schumann resonance, actually neutralizes your being. And so if you want to recenter, go out, hug a tree, ask the wind, let's take it in. Ask the wind to cleanse your energy, work with the elements. But specifically, yes, really, really ground right now, because our emotions are going to be kind of just, they're going to come and they're going to go when they want. And it's important to allow them, to just let them ripple through you, because what you are purging through your own body, it might not even be yours. It might be a frequency that Mother Gaia, you know, brought to you. Your higher self was like, yeah, I can take that, and then it purged through you. Wow. The wind is agreeing. The wind is agreeing. Is there anything else with emotions, or was it just that reminder? Don't let other people's emotions sweep you away. Try to really stay in your own frequency right now. Again, my last video goes into this and how you can do that. But it's just another reminder to really notice. For instance, my partner and I were together earlier, and he's kind of going through some interesting relationship hills right now, and he has just been so frustrated, and someone did something, and it was just this like disgusted kind of energy of like, I can't believe that person did that. And in the car I was like, why do I feel so like frustrated and disgusted? Like, you must be like really feeling this. And he was like, I'm so sorry. But this sensitive beings, you know, it's important that we notice it and just notice it. Don't take it on. So in that moment, I noticed, oh, that is this emotion. Oh, okay, that's not even mine. And then by acknowledging it and just saying hey to it, I mean, like, okay, shutting the door, you know, it went away and I no longer felt it. However, if I would have just sat with it and like took it on as mine, and it takes praxis to get to, you know, this level of discernment, but it gets to be easy too, you know. So if you are in a work setting and you feel this energy and you're like, why am I so irritated right now? Why am I so angry and frustrated or hopeless feeling? Like, it might not actually be you, my friend. And so be just aware, like when an emotion comes forward, label it. You're like, oh, that's what fear feels like. Good to know. Recenter. Oh, that's what feeling hopeless feels like. Okay, recenter. And by labeling it, you're almost separating yourself from it, which then allows it to stay out here and not actually be carried within you. Alrighty, that feels complete there. Let's see, are there any more messages for June 2024? Let's go. Okay, this is a very specific one. Patience with what you are seeing in the world. It's easy, especially if you've been following we're ascending, it's ascension time, you know, we are ascending into new earth and everything, and then you see the world and you're like, what is this? You know, like, why isn't it happening yet? Why aren't we moving into 5D, 6D, you know? Where are the changes? Source really wants us to know that it's already happening. It's been happening. And that patience is needed. It takes time to overthrow and completely change a system that has been going on for thousands of years. And we are moving rapidly through this. We are purging this energy. We are cleansing the earth. However, let's hold some patience for what we are seeing take place in the world right now. And let's bring some understanding into it as well. Understanding that some of these situations that we are seeing happen on Earth are contracted for humanity. They are contracted for the Earth plane to experience. And I know that might be difficult for some to hear. However, if we can sit in that state of trust, knowing that as this continues to play out, it's moving us into the most expanded timeline for us, for humanity. As this plays out, the dark that is being seen and unveiled and uncovered will make people choose the light. And it really is not necessarily about choosing one side or the other, light and dark. It's about being able to hold both in a neutral state of observation and not be phased by either, but choose the frequency that feels good, which most of the times it's lighter frequencies. And so there's patience with self, patience with the other, patience with the earth, patience with energies, the energetics going on right now. Just remind yourself that it doesn't have to be so fast paced. There are a lot of really rapid and quick moving energies on the earth right now because we are moving through things so quickly, we are ascending so quickly. However, let's not try to, I know lately for me, like it's easy to kind of like get like caught up in that and then like move on the go, like next, onto the next. And I've been talking to a lot of people and they kind of feel that way as well. And so it's good to take a break and bring yourself back to patience. Bring yourself back to trust and the knowing that the work is being done, and the work that is being done is making changes. Are there any last messages for the month of June? Just go with the flow is what I heard. You know, when something comes up, let's try not to get attached to it right now. Let's try not to get, again, swept up by it. Let's just go with the flow, meander, and know that even if you are over here completely just going with the flow and your goal is over here, or you feel as though you will make it over here, know that there is a road taking you there, and that road has twists and turns and ebbs and flows. And as long as you go with this inner child flow, your heart flow, your trust flow, you will make it to the place where you want to be. And with June, yes, just go with the rapid energy. Allow yourself to be a bubble in water, just moving wherever the stream takes it. Kind of take your hand off the wheel, stop trying to direct it, and allow June energies to direct you and set you up for a beautiful midsummer. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a comment if you are feeling the June energies. Leave a comment if you resonate with any of this. I would love to hear from you. And be sure to check out my Instagram and DM me on Instagram if you would like a personal light language activation or Akashic Records reading, Reiki healing. I do it all. Clients bring what they want to work on, and like that last message said, I just go with the flow and we do the healing that Spirit wants. So until next time, I hope you have a beautiful rest of June, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.